In 2008, Kevin Rudd introduced the Alcopops Tax, a massive 70% increase in the excise on pre-mixed beverages. Drinking Alcopops went down, but binge drinking went up. It's the perfect example of how lifestyle taxes work, or don't. A lifestyle tax is a tax on a product to try to get people to stop buying it, because if they do, it might harm their health, and that harm might come back to taxpayers through the public health system. The government promises to use the money raised in the healthcare system or in advertising campaigns to educate people about the possible harms. With the Alcopops tax, that's a lot of money, because teenagers like drinking, and they like drinking sweet things, like Alcopops. But a new report from the Institute of Public Affairs has shown that behavioural taxes or lifestyle taxes don't work, at least not the way you might think they do. Consumers will go to a lot of effort to keep doing things they want to do. When it comes to getting around the Alcopops tax, that means buying wine, especially box wine, or straight spirits, and mixing your own at home, because it has more alcohol per dollar than Alcopops, thanks to the Alcopops tax. Never mind that mixing your own is much less safe than a regulated standard drink. For other people, that means substituting for illegal drugs or untaxed alcohols like homebrew. Other people still change their drinking habits to pre-drink more before going out in order to save money. But some people didn't have to change anything. People who don't have a lot of money are affected more by lifestyle taxes, but most people who drink Alcopops are men who work full-time and drink rum and cola or bourbon and cola. If they want to drink Alcopops, they can afford to pay a bit more. Young people often start drinking before they have costs like rent, utilities, or their own mobile phone bill. So what money they have, they can afford to spend how they like. If Alcopops are valuable to them, then they can afford to spend a bit more. If getting drunk is what's valuable, then those will be the people who substitute for cheaper drinks, illegal drugs, or homebrew. So in the end, while drinking Alcopops went down, people just drank themselves into hospital with different drinks. What we can take from this is that there is a limit to how much you can affect a problem by toying with prices, and that limit is very low and very unfair. Binge drinking is a cultural problem, not an economic problem, and it needs a cultural solution, not a tax grab. It's time to scrap the Alcopops tax. Go to noalcopopstax.com.au and take action to let your MP know that you want the Alcopops tax scrapped today.